Hope you guys are ready for another episode of Double D's in your face. That's right.
And welcome back to another episode of Toxic Masculinity, where we are here to entertain, offend, defend anybody and everybody that we so desire. We are just simply men speaking about manly things. So if we tend to offend you, you have your right to either watch us or not. But rest assured, we shall not lose sleep about it. My co-host has been the last two times. It's been Tony Martinez sitting in for the long and awaited Mr. the Predator Don Frye, but we actually have Don back here once again.
They left this question on when we had Mick Foley on. So and this just says is from just survive to live. So it says 3 national treasures. I'd like to I think Dan Severn understands and Mick Foley understands, but I'm not sure if Don Frye understands and knows how important he is to the entire generation of martial artists and how much of the fans really appreciate the effort, energy, and sacrifice he has made to entertain us. Thank you, Don, Dan, and Mick. You 3 gave all, and we noticed it. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Mick Foley is a stud. Just a stud. So's Dan Severn, and
Oh, you're just saying that. You're just saying that because I'm right here, right now. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think you can hear anyways.
I'll send you that Chris. I'll send you that nice Chris $5 bill here. Later. You got it, there, Don.
Dan Severn's my hero. Yeah. You're not sending anybody a $5 bill, Dan Severn. Don't.
That's right.
Well, that just shows how much he likes you. If Dan sent you $5, Don, come on.
Watch out! Even Mrs. Beast is over here laughing in the background.
Yeah.
She's like going,
she's checking her purse.
So, oh no!
She's like going, yeah, and the checks in the mail too. Yeah.
She's checking her purse because she knows they're not coming out of your pocket.
Shh. Doesn't know that yet, now, okay?
No, but seriously, from all the fans and even myself, I know Brandon included, like you guys, this what you've done to entertain us for all the years, and we do appreciate that. It's been great to watch.
Okay, Don Frye and Mick Foley alone. When you look at Mick Foley taking that fall off of the Hell in a Cell match.
Mm-hmm.
There was no practice runs on this.
No,
you simply know. It was live. It was right there on the show. It was live. And knowing that he probably had to at least got up there at one point before the show would start, just to kind of take a look-see to say, well, yeah, I should be able to make it over there. But you could have easily overshot it, undershot it, and there could have been just a big old splat. And that would have been the end of the show. I mean, what he did there. Now, and Mick Foley has done that time and time again. Don Frye, on several different occasions, when you look at his match against Ken Shamrock, I mean, a lot of people, they know about Takayama, but then when you look at Don Frye's match with Ken Shamrock, Don Frye's match with Tank Abbott, Don Frye's match with in the David versus Goliath and stuff like this, and then I can't forget the one Japanese sumo that you would against. I mean, Don, you've been in so many different of these David Goliath type matches that Akibono, that holy moly is kind of going. Most people would again onesie twosie, but you probably have to have at least 6, 8 or more of these matches like that they go through. It's like going, no one's got more grit than what Don Frye has. Don Frye has got grit and that determination to get the job done. And sometimes it's kind of going, even if you don't even see him, he's being swallowed up by this massive type person that I don't even know how you got Akibono off of you a few times when he had you up against the ropes there, but you did. So
damn, pure luck. When we're talking about this, I mean, Mick Foley has less self-preservation skills than I do. So, I mean, I can brag about that.
No, well, again, when he shows I think footage in his high school years where him jumping off of a one-story house or something like that. They jumping off and doing the first of his crazy antics, stuff like that. I'm thinking, well, you know, I think he was pre-planning his future for Hell in a Cell, maybe back there in his high school days. But oof, no, he's a very sharp individual, and I mean, very likable individual, especially when you look at some of the different characters of Dude Love to his Mankind, and then
Cactus Jack.
Yeah, Cactus Jack. So, and actually even jumping in a Royal Rumble to be thrown out 3 different times as 3 different characters. Now that, you know, that's hilarious even to think that one. I actually would like to see an old rerun of that just to see him get out there, get thrown out, change, run out there again, get thrown out, change, run out there again. That just talk about. I just wonder one day when he's finally in the old folks' home, which character is going to win out? Will he finish off life as Cactus Jack, Dude Love, or Mankind? Or will he have Mr. Sacco on his hand talking to everybody? So, and as Don is arresting you right now, I think of Vince McMahon and Mick Foley stopping in to cheer him up, and his guest star, Mr. Sacco, coming in to see him.
Mr. Sacco. I tell you what, it's both a privilege and an honor for me to be, you know, on the same show with you and Mick at the same time. It really was. It was something that nobody else can be able to brag about. Only me.
Yep. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, you guys, all of you, and we were talking about the grit of Don, but I think it's worth mentioning the dominance of Dan Severn. Like, there's a reason that Dan didn't have to get in a fight, and all he did is compete because he was so dominant. Like, it was crazy. Like that, you were a beast for a reason, Dan. Like Dan just went in there, and I've never seen everybody you got in there with. I mean, they couldn't do their game plan. You wouldn't let them.
Well, I'll say I had somewhat of a game plan because the fact that I didn't train for it, I better be using my noggin real quick because I know that cardiovascular is going to be an issue in this matchup pretty quick. So I know one of the things that I was good at was always making them work a whole lot harder. So again, just knowing, and again, there's certain basics that amateur wrestlers are good at, making your opponent carry your body weight, and you start to drive forward with your legs. I mean, I bring up legs and body weight all the time when I work with law enforcement corrections and that, because I would say that there are 2 factors that you will always have. I always look in the room at first. I'll try to find the youngest guy, and I go, "Show me your guns." And they'll show you that, and I go, "That's a BB gun." And then I show them the leg, and I go, "That's a cannon." And you got to realize, your legs are 3 to 4 times more powerful than what your arms are. And it just goes with you inside the weight room. And I go, your body weight, knowing how to use your body weight, and then they start driving with your legs. A lot of people just thought that they may think that you're really powerful, but just the fact that you're using your body weight and you're driving with your legs. So I do teach a lot of very simple principles when I'm working with a lot of people, and they're really surprised how effective a lot of these days are. Because I'll even say that, like the headlock. The headlock, it's good right there. I go, but the moment that you raise your hips up and you got basically, you got like a 3-point stance, you got your 2 heels and just raise your body up, all of a sudden you hear your opponent go, because it just crushed their chest. And I go, and they go, and I go, did you hear that? That just means they stop breathing. How long can they stop breathing before they have to breathe again? And they're not going to get a very good breath. So again, I just using
leg strength and hand control. I mean, Bobby Douglas used to teach hand control above, everything else, and that was such a simple task, but it was a dominant principle.
But he's actually another person we definitely need to get on the podcast to speak to, because again, He broke a lot of the barriers there for just being the first head black coach of any sport.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we'll make that happen.
Absolutely. I'd love to talk to Coach Douglas.
So when people want to start casting stones against Don Frye and Dan Severn, go, gee, we did wrestle for a black coach. I mean, doesn't that say something about our character here a little bit? So
right. And we listened to him too, out of fear and respect.
Yeah, well, no, that's true. Well, again, for him wrestling at the 149-pound weight class, I still remember grappling with him many times inside their amateur restroom, and I swear to God, the moment that he grabbed a hold of you, is kind of going, you thought that you had a 300-pound monster on you, because he just knew how to use all of his leverage and that.
Yeah, well, it was like Gene LaBelle.
Years of experience.
Yeah, like Gene LaBelle. Bobby had the same principle. Every time you touch him, hurt him. And Coach Douglas, he just had phenomenal strength for somebody his size.
Yes. Yep.
I want to interject here with these. So this is a two-part from two different people, but it's the same topic here about your Hall of Fame speeches. So Alex says, dude, if you haven't seen Don Frye's Hall of Fame speech introduction, check it out. The speech is top tier. And then Leonidas comes in and says, Don Frye's speech at the Hall of Fame is top notch. He is the most masculine and honest ever, full of up and downs and emotion. If you look at the speech of Dan Severn, also awesome in a different way, a tough guy who passes his message in the most velvety way, scholar, philosopher. My God, what legends. And this love for both of you.
Velvety,
right? Yeah,
velvet.
Wow, I like that. I may have to pull up my purple bell bottoms, so I crush purple bell bottoms here again after hearing that velvety.
Is it referring to Velveeta cheese?
I was thinking maybe red velvet cake. I don't know. Stuff in his face.
I've been known to terrorize cake. Yeah, I like cake.
Yeah.
It's okay if you just drink diet soft drink there with it. It helps to neutralize all those unwanted calories. Yeah.
That's it.
Yep. And then, well, since we're on the topic of sweets, we have a question here. They want to know, what is your favorite ice cream and brand to eat? Both of you guys.
Go ahead there, Don. Start us on up on this one.
Oh, I'm a good old-fashioned racist, I like the vanilla with the caramel and pralines.
Okay, it's good. You got a couple combinations right there with all this stuff. I mean, again, vanilla, just strictly vanilla. You can mix all kinds of stuff, because if I go with just vanilla, it's a big glop of peanut butter on top of it and some chocolate frosting to go with it. So it's my vanilla ice cream is just my foundation, and then I start throwing all these other ingredients. But you can't beat peanut butter, any kind of peanut butter flavoring that goes with ice cream there as well. Even if it's just throwing in a glop of peanut butter on top of good old vanilla in the first place.
A big 2-pound bag of M&Ms.
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
And when your favorite brand, just the cold one, the frozen kind?
I like Tillamook. I like Tillamook. I like Tillamook cheese too. So I don't, apparently I'm not getting paid by them either. So
Dan gets the gallon from the dollar store.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He lets Sierra the tire of the ice cream truck.
If you hear any laughing in the background, that's Mrs. Beast just laughing. She's like, oh, Jesus, yeah, it's kind of good. I'm taking a beating. I'm taking a beating here, both at my present place and the island here, and then also from you guys. As I go, I got the trifecta here right now.
I can see here on the tire of the ice cream truck, and when the guy goes to change the tire, he raids it.
Yeah, Dan throws down the spikes on the ground. Like, I'm gonna get him this time.
Yippers.
Thank you for watching another episode of Double D's in your face. You better like, subscribe, and share, or I'm going to come to your house.